Take a look at this community post I made a few months ago. I can't read it aloud because that would defeat its purpose. But the way I pronounce it is with a soft G. GIF. You can pause and read this overly complicated explanation why, and you'll understand why I'm beginning the video with this later on. Today I'll be guiding you through Citadel of Twists and Weirdness, an intense difficulty citadel located in Zone 6 of JToH. It was built by Dispensable Array and the Ultimate Dianite. The Citadel gets its name from the fact that every floor of its frame is rotated slightly, creating a twisted frame. It has 10 main floors, but several long outside sections that also count as floors, making it have a total of 14 floors. This tower also features a storyline, which goes along with that of Citadel of Treats and Tricks from Halloween 2023 and Steeple of Tricks and Treats from Halloween 2019. However, you don't need to have played those two towers to understand what's going on. I recently asked you guys for some tower suggestions for me to make guides on. That community post is linked in the pinned comment if you have your own suggestions, or you can comment them on this video. And then I took your answers and made a poll from it. Citadel of Twists and Weirdness won, so the other day I decided to play through it and complete it once. I recorded the run, but without any mic input. Overall, the Citadel was very enjoyable. It was pretty easy to sight read, and it's not particularly punishing either. Typically, the most amount of progress you'll lose for falling is no more than a couple minutes. The marked difficulty for the Citadel is low intense, which I agree with. This visual shows you the difficulties of each floor on its own, in my opinion. While most of them are actually below the Citadel's overall difficulty, the length of the Citadel also contributes to the difficulty, which is why it's low intense. In terms of length of the Citadel, it's marked as very long, which means it's 30 minutes to 45 minutes in length. For my tests measuring each approximate floor length, if you don't pause to read signs and stuff, however, I got a length of approximately 27 minutes to approximately 38 minutes. But it is worth mentioning that on floor 10, which is the longest, about 2.5 minutes of that is like a cutscene, so there's no way to skip that, so it's really only like 5 minutes of gameplay. And lastly, the progression of the tower is mostly ascending, but as I said before, there are also long outside sections. This is essentially the order you complete the floors. And in this video, I'll be referring to each floor by the names and numbers you see here. Also, take a look at this visual to see the most important things to expect on each floor. The most notable features I've marked in red. After about halfway through floor 5, you go back to floor 1 for a section, and afterwards you have a shortcut straight to floor 5 for the rest of the Citadel, effectively giving you a safety net at that floor. The same is true for floor 10. Also, most outside sections in the Citadel have safety nets, teleporters, except for this short one on floor 6 and this longer one on floor 9. But at least if you fall from one of those two outside sections, you can get back pretty easily. But that's not true of this outside section, the world's hardest obby for 1 Robux. Falling here will end your run, but luckily this section is very easy. And lastly, the final area of the Citadel, right next to the wind pad, has a button that says back to start. Do not press it, it will actually teleport you back to floor 1. Although because of the safety net on floor 10, you can get back pretty easily, but still. With that, let's begin the guide. If you enjoy it and or it helps you, please consider liking and subscribing. I'd love to hit 3,000 subscribers soon. From the Zone 6 spawn, you can get to the Citadel by going over here to this destroyed cat therapy building. There are a bunch of different ways you can enter here, but you want to go over here and go through this hole in the floor, and here we are at Citadel of Twists and Weirdness. Let's go. Now, there's a lot of client objects, so you're going to get a huge lag spike when you first load in. That'll probably last like 10 to 20 seconds. But while that's going on, I'll go ahead and say there are basically 3 things you need to do right here on floor 1, like right now, that you can do in any order, but I think this order works, so we're going to do this order. You don't do that. Basically, you need to do 2 buttons that make the 3rd section possible. So yeah, you want to do that spinning section. I recommend doing that with shift lock and going counterclockwise. Then you can jump up here and press this push box button. It'll cause a push box to be dispensed out here. And then you want to just get this push box to there. You can leave it there. You'll push it through there later, or you can now. It doesn't really matter. Another thing you can do now or later is that. And then that. Technically, that's like the 3rd thing we're about to do, but we can't exactly do this section any further until we do this 2nd section. But it's like not in any particular order, so I don't know. But for this, you want to climb up this truss, go to like the top of it, then just hold space in case it does something weird on the truss and makes you not if you press it once. Then try to jump to here. Don't jump to this not kill brick, because it's easier to land on the kill brick, because it's like lower. Then jump to the edge of this platform, and these things are can collide true, so make sure you just time that right. And also, try not to die like I'm about to do. Of course, it's floor 1, so I guess it's not that big of a deal if you do. Now you want to get to this, morpher. Yeah, it spawns that over there. So then you want to come back to here, and if you haven't already, do this push box thing and get it up here. And then you've got some parkour. It's pretty easy. Just go up here. Very easy to figure that out. I don't know what to say. And then you go over here. You got this sort of an outside section that lasts about 2 jumps, and from here you can see the twisted frame, which is pretty cool, and some of the other things you can expect later in the Citadel. This inlet platform like rotates like that. Just like do that. It's not that difficult. Now you want to press this morpher button. It'll cause these platforms to appear, and make sure you do that quickly before that happens. Then you want to go this way. You can actually just head hitter there. You don't have to jump over there unless you just want to. Then go over here, press this button. It will activate these platforms for 6 seconds. And you can go over here. You just need to get onto this platform within that time limit. Then come to this outside section, press this, and it'll spawn this thing. What you want to do now is rotate this around to get this push ball over to here, so it will press the button. Pretty simple. You just need to go that way. And there we go. When that like lights up, you know you've pressed the button. That will make these platforms appear, and then you can go this way. Now jump down here, and you've got a quick section here that's pretty easy. And then you press this balloon, it will take you up here. I don't think you understand. Here you want to just go where the arrows tell you. It's like kind of a button thing. It's pretty easy to figure out what's going on. Not much to say there. But then you can get to this morpher. Oh, and don't miss your ride like I just did. You'll notice it says closed here, so like I can't go back that way. Yeah, it does that after you complete that section, like inside here. Yeah, so when you get back here, just press that button and go this way, and you can actually just go straight to here. If you hadn't missed your ride on that morpher platform, then you would just come back to this platform right here. Or if you fell like I did, well, you made it back here anyway, so yeah. Now you want to time your jumps here with this thing's moving up and down. You can just jump from here straight to there. That's what I recommend doing. On this head hitter, just time it as it's moving down. That way you can jump all the way up here. And then it's going to be best to do these while it's going down like that. All right, now sit in this chair, and then you're going to have a Flood Escape 2 section. Get to high ground. You got plenty of time. Yeah, you got to get to that button, and then it'll just spawn this thing. Then just wait a few seconds for this to reach the top. It'll deactivate. And then that will also deactivate. Alright, cool. Now you can go this way. Things get weird. May as well enjoy the fact that there's actually enough time to read those messages, because I read way too slow for them later. You can go on here if you go on the kill bricks. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, now this is a super difficult outside section. If you actually manage to complete it, then you'll actually skip like a decent chunk of the tower all the way up to the end of floor 5. But I'm actually not sure if it'll keep the safety net you'll get on floor 5 later if you do that. And besides, I want to guide you through floor 5 and all the stuff in between here and the end of floor 5, so just do this. Lol, go back to Tower of Anger. How do you sleep at night knowing you're such a failure? That jump was like medium. I saw this guy Zolpiz do it. Keep on going, but feel ashamed for me, okay? While you're in that room, it also plays the Seinfeld theme, so just imagine that in your mind. Okay, this room ahead will warp your I didn't have time to... You'll see why shortly. Something about warping your perceptions of reality. Sure, whatever. Honestly, I don't even know why it says that, because I don't get how it warped my perception of reality, but Just get to this button, and then fall down here, and then just stand still. Or not. Just try not to die. Just be careful. Okay, well, that's just great. Just hold space here. That's what you want to do. Because these platforms, if you stand still, it makes you take a lot of damage for no reason. But once they move out of the way, then just stand still. You won't take any damage. That'll open up, and then you're done with that. Looks like things are back to normal. That's cool, right? Okay, now, each of these 2 sets of these inlet platforms, they'll rotate together kind of like this. Not very fast, so yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, and then this thing... That's what that does. As you stand on it, it'll like move down like that. So what we want to do is jump to this first one, let it go down, go onto this platform, and then onto here. This one does not move. Now you don't actually have to jump to this platform here. You can actually stand here and then just time the jump onto there if you want to do that. Do that wrap around, and then here, just take your time. Take one jump at a time like that. Make sure you're jumping as it goes down. Now you can press this thing to spawn this, and then make sure you push it at mostly that direction. You know, don't push it at an angle or anything, or else it's not really going to work right. In which case, you'd have to go back and press that button. Alright, now time this jump correctly, and then you got this section inside the spinner. It's pretty easy, though. And as you can see, there's a safety net. Okay, it actually kind of works to not jump there. Are things getting weird enough? No? Well, it's time to throw logic out of the window. Trust me, I got some fun things to do. I don't have time to read it. You just need to corner clip this wall first. So walk into it like this and press F. You're in the back rooms. That corner clip must have taken you out of bounds. You're not too deep. You can find... Have fun, and if it sees you, run. So for this section, you're in the back rooms. So you spawn like facing that way, I think, in here. So you want to go this way. Oh, that thing's blocking it. Oh no, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay. Anyway, you want to go this way. And right here, you'll find where the exit is, but you need a key. Alright, well, in this recorded take of the tower, I sort of got a little bit confused on how to get from the door to the key. So in the practice place, I recorded this, showing you exactly the path to take to get to the key from the door, and then from the key back to the door. Of course, it's just the same route backwards, but yeah. What else can I say to avoid awkward silence? Okay, we're here. Anyway, you can go through here, and that'll take you back to here. Now, if you were to fall below this point, you do have to go back to the back rooms, but you don't have to find the key again. And so I did just show you the route to get to that door. Once you just find that door that's already open now, yeah, you can just go back to here. But there will be a kind of safety net soon that'll let you skip straight to floor 5 if you were to fall below that point. I mean, you could do the backroom section again if you want, but, like, why would you do that? That jump onto the spinner, be careful of that. This other spinner might knock you off the first spinner, so be careful of that. Okay, then you want to go this way, and now we've reached the National Museum of Curator Pain, but admission ticket is required. That we do not have. So instead, you want to go this way, over across the swinging platform, to the Twister Manipulator Floor 1. Oh, a Twister Manipulator. I forgot these things existed. Now, I know I've only brought misery so far, but I'll explain these. They will change something in a previous floor. When you touch one, go to the respective floor and see what's up. Starting with this one, leading to floor 1. I'll make sure to give payback for this advice. So you just gotta, like, walk near these things to activate them, and then just jump back to floor 1. Specifically, you want to go over to here. This area is now open. Where am I? This doesn't look like a neighborhood. Hello there. Oh, hi, do you know how I got here? Can't help you with that. Aw, man, well, I got this shiny admission ticket to the museum up there. Where'd you get that? No clue. An unseeing force gave it to me, but you can have it. Thanks, that was easy. Wait, but only if you get me a pumpkin. You have those here, right? Bring one to me and it's yours. Oh, okay, where should I go check? That Slammo seems sus. That Slammo being that. You can't, like, high jump this or anything. I mean, maybe you could, like, lag high jump or something, but basically you gotta do this section again, but it's pretty quick, so no worries. Again, remember that these spinning things are can collide true, so just time that right, and don't die here. That would be bad. Oh, actually don't have to do those jumps. Just once you can get on top of here, or in fact here even, yeah, this is kind of annoying to go through here. Just, like, try to rotate your character. That'll help a little bit. Okay, falling here will send you right back to this platform. So, yeah. So the section here is very easy. Kind of. There's a safety net, so it's like, yeah. You just want to get to here. Twister Manipulator Floor 0. Floor 0. Where could that be? You should try to think down. I'm bad with hints. Might as well tell you next time. Alright, then you want to go this way. You still can't get to the ticket, but if you talk to him again... Actually, I don't feel like doing this whole conversation again. Basically, he said he wanted a pumpkin, right? So you want to go down here, and you have this thing. This morpher, which will do that, and now you can go into this house. Oh yeah, and it's also now that you have access to the quick travel to floor 5, but you don't need to use that yet. Do that once you get the ticket to the museum. This room makes me feel nostalgic, but I don't know why. I think that's what that said. I ran out of time to read it because I was trying to talk. I think this is probably based on some event, some Halloween event. I don't know. But you want to get to this pushbox spawner. It will spawn these things. Oh, apparently these ones are kill bricks. Well, don't die. That would be bad. You want to use the largest push ball to get up here, and then you can continue the parkour. Just some wraparounds onto this rotated one stud. And then to here, which will spawn an even bigger push ball. It's possible to get on here by just, like, climbing up the side. It's kind of annoying, so just use the other one. That'll make that easier. Then move this over so that you can get onto here. It's probably possible to just jump straight to there. Yeah. Or if you want to do the 2-stud climb up, rotate your camera like this, and then press D and then shift slightly after. It's kind of annoying, but it gets easier with practice. But yeah, there's a safety net here, so if you mess it up, it doesn't really matter. And there's that pumpkin. Now to exit here, just go to this door. It'll take you back out here, climb up this truss, and go back to the person with the museum ticket. It'll open up an invisible box here that prevented you from getting the key before. But now you have the key. I've called it like 4 different things, haven't I? Whatever this thing is. Looks kind of like a sandwich. We'll call it that. You can use the quick travel to floor 5. If you're wondering what this timer is for, it's because it's like a walk speed changer thing. You can't move, so yeah, just wait. And that will take you back to here. So with the museum admission ticket, you can go this way and get into the National Museum of Curator Pain. We have the admission ticket. You don't actually have to read these, but let's do that anyway. Classic Z Fighting, found in Tower of Gamer 2019. Freak Stud, found in Blockville 2011. Abnormal Stud, discovered by scientists in 2014. Half Stud Misalignment, found in Tower of Work in Progress 2019. Default Button Base, found in your tower right now. You can actually press this button, and you need to activate those ladders. Illegal Texture, highly illegal. Confiscated from anonymous user. What kind of twisted individual would steal the Can Collide False transparent block? Where must it be now? Can Collide False non-transparent block. Found in many towers to this day, only used by horrible people. We also got Default block, found in kits to this day, though it was taken from Tower of Glory 2019. Misaligned cylinder, found in bad TOOO clone 2020. TOOO being Tower of Orienting Oscillating Opinions, or something, I don't know. Can Collide True transparent block, found in many towers to this day. So it's Can Collide True, but it's semi-transparent. Okay, now this can collide false, non-transparent block found in many towers to this day, only used by horrible people. This will be important later. Kind of important. But just think about what that means. It is can collide false, meaning you would go through it, and it's not transparent. I'll go ahead and tell you now, it is not semi-transparent either. It's like transparency 0, like fully opaque, like most things are. So it's going to look like you could stand on it, but you can't. Keep that in mind, but I'll remind you again when that's relevant. Alright, right here is the point at which you'd get teleported to if you did that catastrophic outside section. You fiddled the riddle and made it through floor 5. Good job, you're almost ready to meet me. And when you do, you'll realize how truly terrifying I am. Yeah, like I said, if you did that catastrophic outside section, I don't know if it's that difficult, it's probably not. I don't know if you'd have activated this thing. I guess you could just go and do that, and then you'd have access to floor 5 quick travel thing. But I don't know. Alright, so you've got some pretty easy gameplay here. There's like kind of a safety net there. And a wraparound. And you go this way, onto where this kill brick thing is. Some more pretty easy parkour until you wrap around to there. Do that jump carefully. Now this would make you think it's a push box, but no, it's a push ball with a slammo. Alright, now this kill brick is can collide true. So yeah, if you do this push ball section wrong, you'll probably be fine. Okay, but then you want to move this across this like track kind of thing, and then just try to jump onto there. It's going to try to roll back that way. But again, this is can collide true, so you can just walk across it. Just don't die, because it is a kill brick, except for right there. Now I know those platforms just activated. We'll come back to that in a minute. For now, go this way, and you'll get to here, where you can press this elevator button, and then you can go back this way. Just do this quick section again, leading back to the start of that push ball section. Actually, no, you don't have to do this. You can just go across here now. The cool elevator. Due to former employee, I don't know how to pronounce that, the elevator technician. Horrible design choice. The button for the elevator to arrive is around back. Yes, we fired him for it. So yeah, remember that button and how it looks a bit strange? Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Just press the button over here to reset the elevator. So yeah, it's going to move up, but then not back down unless you go over here. So like if you were to fall back to this point, just do this and it'll reset its position. So yeah, you want to ride this elevator up here. Jump scare. Why, hello. I'm going to give you a big hug. If I got you again with that, then it's... I don't have time to run! Stop being scared of JToH and go play a real man's game for me. Huh, yeah, like Piggy, but I don't know, that might be a bit too scary for you. Anyways, Shadow Slammo is getting boring. I probably won't try to scare you again. And if I do, I promise it'll be original. Well, at least most of the information that appears, like, up here, it's not that important, so if you can't read it fast enough, like me, it's okay. Okay, now this platform here, when you jump on it, it's gonna do that. It's a morpher, like that. So what you want to do is jump right before you're about to walk on it, and then jump sideways, and try not to have that happen. But if you do, you'll most likely land on this. Just go down here, do this, activate the elevator, or reset it, I mean. Ride the elevator, and you can try that again in like 10 seconds. Let's try this again. There, okay. You're about to go to an outside section, and after you complete it once, trying to complete it again will soft lock you with the cutscene thing at the end of it. So if you were to fall and get back to this point just before the outside section, take the bridge that activates after the first completion of the outside section over to this teleporter, which will take you to right after the cutscene. Anyway, you want to go this way. No, why did it just do that? What? There was an invisible wall. Alright, well, I guess I can demonstrate how you can use this thing. Yeah, so if you fall to floor 4 or below, then just take this thing straight back to floor 5. Well, luckily button progress, along with that quick travel thing, makes it very quick to get back up here. Now, what happened before? I don't know. There's like an invisible barrier. Oh, I think I hit that. Okay, yeah, that arrow is can collide true for some reason. Okay, so be careful of that as you head hitter down here. Now, this quick outside section here, it's very easy, but it doesn't have a safety net. I think resorting to traps is sometimes a good idea. Your hollow victories are letting out my sadistic side. I think it's time to reveal who I truly am. We shall meet up ahead. But if you are to fail this outside section, as I just did, because that's can collide true for some reason, it's very quick to get back up here, as I just demonstrated. Now, you want to time your jump onto one of these things. This thing in the middle is can collide true, apparently, so you could jump to that if you want to. And yeah, just do that. Not that difficult. Antagonist's evil shed of evil. Do not enter. What else am I supposed to do? I shouldn't even reveal myself. You already know who I am. I'm your biggest menace, a villain so twisted, so evil, it'll make you cry for mommy. I am the cause of every misfortune in your life, even that one time you got rejected in middle school. I steal candy from babies. I'm on an FBI most wanted list for multiple war crimes. I can't keep you in suspense for much longer, for you see, I am low-quality GIF of Vendetta 06, and I will destroy you. See, this is why I mentioned earlier that it's pronounced GIF, because that's relevant now. Anyway, you want to go this way now, and that'll take you to this next floor, I guess, yeah. Well, here we are at the next floor. I think this is floor 7. Here you're going to want to jump to that truss and ladder flick onto here. I mean, maybe you could just jump off without ladder flicking. That's probably a bit risky, though. Then do these wraparounds. If you miss them, you'll probably land down there, so you'll be fine. And then you want to press this button, go up here, and then you can jump here and climb up here, and then you have this section. Not sure what happens if you fall. You will hit your head there, but you can mostly jump, so yeah. And that section is very easy, so you probably won't fall. Here you've got a safety net. If you do that, just do that. It's easy. Do that. You will hit your head, but again, it's still possible. Or you can wrap around if you want to, but then you might fall, so do what you want. I don't know. I'd suggest jumping and hitting your head, though. Okay, then you want to go this way, and pretty easy. There's that morpher button. It'll spawn this. You can go over here. Then use the spinner, and it'll take you over to here. No, it won't. It'll take you over to here. Uh-oh, there's modern tower tropes ahead. I'd be careful if I were you. Welcome to Tower of Terrific Twisting Turbulence. Jump down. Alright, so we've got circles, spheres, cylinders, more circles, spheres, and cylinders, even more circles, spheres, and cylinders, even more circles, spheres, and cylinders, including a circle, sphere, and cylinder ladder. Trademark. Here you want to jump onto this moving part. Be careful. You want to stand on this side. And then, okay, actually you want to stay on that side, and then do that wraparound quickly. Hey you, yeah, you, player, it's me. I'm here to remind you to play lots of Tower of Orienting Oscillating Opinions. Play it and like it, or else I will dox you. It's not really important right there, so it doesn't really matter that I ran out of time, of course. Alright, a couple more jumps, and we're back out of that. I'm sorry for putting you through that. I too feel rounder after seeing that. A VIP, I haven't seen those things in forever. Nice. You're gonna need a t-shirt if you want to get in there. This thing is a kill brick, in old games where a VIP door that you need a t-shirt to get through, that would be an insta-kill, but that's not really appropriate here because that would end your run. So yeah, it's just a regular kill brick. This button will activate these wedges, and this thing will spawn like a push thing. So the purple things will respawn it. Basically, you want to make sure you have these things activated at the right time. So like, you're going to want that one activated, you're going to want this one activated, this one not activated. Brr. Okay, actually you're going to want to press the first one earlier, that way this is deactivated in time. Then get the timing here correct. There we go. Just keep trying that until you get it right, and once you do that, you don't got to do that again. Alright, now we can get to the twister manipulator floor 7. Another manipulator? You know what to do already. This is floor 7. Well, something must have happened. Alright, so go this way. I don't think you can hit your head on here. Actually, yes you can. Be careful of that. Greetings. Shop to your heart's content. As long as you got the Robux, we got business, friend. Hello there. Do you happen to have a VIP shirt? Yes, we do, and you're in luck. It's for the low, low price of 1 Robux. I'm broke. No money, no sale, my friend, but I will help you out of these slums. How so? Go touch the twister manipulator over there for me, please. It will open something important up. He's talking about that one. At first, I thought he was talking about that one, and I was confused, because, like, I already used that. But before we do that, let's talk to you. Hello, I'm back to cleaning for Master Rory after I lost my job. How'd you lose your job? Oh, some clowns blew up the construction site I used to work at. So they thought, little did they know. I cleaned that building so hard it exploded. There was no dynamite, only me. I don't think so, buddy. You fool, you absolute buffoon. You don't understand my true intentions. I'll clean the impurities so hard that the universe will collapse on itself. It is inevitable, it will happen. My quest has only begun. I didn't actually read these the first time. Let's see what they are. Wide Sam, 4 Robux. Men's stylish wig, 4 Robux. Signed guy action figure, 3 Robux. Why am I now a marketable action figure? Highly dangerous ancient relic of the past. Why do we have this again? 6 Robux. Unfortunately, this is not the WinPad. I think this is in reference to maybe Tower of Terrifying Beauty. I think that's maybe, I don't know. Let's go to the Twister Manipulator floor 5. You want to go back to floor 5. Keep in mind we're on floor 7, so make sure you don't jump down too far. Jump down 1 floor, that's now we're at floor 6. And floor 5, you want to get to here. This was closed before, but now it's open. You can jump to here. Here we are. World's hardest obby for 1 Robux. I don't think I've ever seen something so dated. Well, at least personality. Looks like the lava jumps aren't deadly anymore either. Also, the checkpoints don't either. Don't fall, alright? So like I was saying before with that VIP shirt, this, in a game like this, it would be an insta-kill, but it wouldn't really be appropriate here because you'd lose 30 minutes of progress or however many. Instead, they're ouch bricks. They deal 20 damage, so probably just avoid those. And yeah, these checkpoints don't do anything, but I feel obligated to walk on them anyway. And there is no safety net here. If you fall, your run ends. So have fun with that. The good news is this section is very easy though. We got a tree climb, and you want to go this way. And then you got one of these checkerboard things. Don't touch the green. I assume it's an ouch brick again. Okay, now you can just take the shortcuts here. There's no invisible wall or anything. Alright, then you got this. You got the Find the Can't Collide True platform. Seeing as how you lose all your progress if you fall, I recommend just checking them all. You know, no point in risking that to save 1 nanosecond. So yeah, green is correct here. Sphere jumps. Yay. Imagine if we didn't have this semi-transparent thing that you could just walk across and you had to figure it out. You'd have to go like very slowly along the edges and like see where you go into climbing animation and see where you don't. Yeah, that would be a nightmare. Alright, then you got this. Again, avoid the not insta-kills. The ouch bricks, I guess. And then you want to go down here and you can get your 1 Robux. Roy's secret portal to floor 7. Alright, with our 1 Robux, we can now purchase this, the VIP shirt. And in fact, you'll get the VIP t-shirt. And you get to wear it for the rest of the Citadel. Alright, now you can go back this way. You don't have to go through the modern tower tropes thing again. I mean, you could if you wanted to, I guess. But don't. This is faster and easier. You can use the fact that you have the VIP t-shirt to open this. Teleport to winners. Unfortunately, that's not the end. You really thought things were weird, huh? I forgot to even flick the switch. Now, brace yourself, as if below was weird, up ahead will be total mayhem. The switch didn't do much, did it? Well then, just continue forward. Looks like there's someone waiting to meet you up ahead. Alright, so we want to go this way, and probably jump like this, and then be careful of that trust doing something weird like it looked like it wanted to do there. Alright, let's talk to this snowman. Hello there, traveler. Welcome to the high-rise headquarters. You can call me Snow Stan. Hello, Snow Stan. Do you believe in reptilians? Well, I got something even better. There's treasure out there. And you're sure about this? I'm positive, but the far-left media keeps calling me a conspiracy theorist. Oh, so why do you need me? You seem like a very brave soul. You know what I'm saying is true. Honestly, not really. Come on, you know we're gonna show the world this grand discovery. It'll be easy. Fine, I guess I'll help out. We can finally prove that there's no way Michigan got 60,000 votes overnight. What is Michigan? Oh, I mean, we're gonna find this grand treasure and show them who's the crazy one. Sweet, so now what? Well, press the button right there and a staircase should open up. I'll meet you up ahead. Press this button. If you pressed it before talking to him, it's fine. It just is a morpher button that spawns these things. You can wait until they fully stop if you want. Now here, I'd recommend you jump to one of these. Yeah, I guess jump straight to that platform. That way you don't have to do a risky wraparound or anything. But not here. Wait until you get a good cycle on it. Okay, here we go. Just jump straight to there. Wait a moment until you can jump to there. And use shift lock to face into the ladder. That'll make that jump easiest. Use that X push to go over here. And you can speak to Snow Stan again. Wow, someone who finally believes me. I wish I had someone who loved me. What? I mean, the nice people from Moto Inc. believed in my conspiracies, so... They built the state-of-the-art, completely original launch star. Aren't those copyrighted by Nintendo? Nintendo? What? Come on, this will be a fun, copyright-free adventure. Yep, we're gonna show the government, alright. Actually, well, you are. You're just gonna put me in there? Well, I'm scared if I go in there, the government is going to brainwash me, so yes. Alright, well, will you help at all? I will retain communication on my bootleg iPhone 4. These don't track your location. Okay, this thing is Can Clyde Falls, so don't, like... I mean, I don't know, man. Okay, so when I go over here, jump to this thing, and it will launch you over to here. This takes you to floor 10A. At least it's called 10A on the JToH wiki. I'm gonna call it, I forget exactly what. It was like the first trial for the gold star or something. Anyway, there is a safety net in this section. It'll teleport you back there if you fall. And those turrets, they only do like 5 damage. So yeah, you still avoid them though, I guess. Alright, and then do this carefully. It would maybe be possible to mess that up if you're not careful. Okay, and then this thing you don't stick to. So walk at an angle kind of like that. That way you move along with it on that axis. Oh no, don't have done that. Please don't fling me. There we go. Okay. What you want to do is go to the side of here and then do that. Okay. And then you want to jump down here. Make sure you walk this direction so you can land on this ledge right here. Alright, and then you can like long jump to there, and then it might take a few attempts to actually land there like you're supposed to. There we go. I hope I can trust you to not jump down that hole. Not sure what happens if you do that. Let's not find out. Instead, you want to walk over to here. You get a 50-second morpher, which activates this. Oh, probably what happens is you just get stuck if you jump down there. Like, you just have to jump down, I guess. Don't use shift lock ahead. Okay, yeah, you go to this thing. Make sure you're not in shift lock. First person would probably also break it. An unseeing force locked you in 2D. That's something. So welcome to the obligatory 2D section. If you're in shift lock, it would like mess this up. It would probably still be possible though. Alright, you want to go up here and press this button. You only have to do that once. And falling here will once again teleport you to the start of the section. The start of the obligatory 2D section. Alright, now avoid this shoving platform. Just make sure you time that right. You don't actually need to go on that platform. You want to then time it right so you can jump on top of the shoving platform. Alright, now avoid those turrets, but again, they don't really deal that much damage. And then make sure you like rotate your character so you can climb up that ladder. Tip, shoving platforms are in sync with the beeping you should be able to hear. Time your jumps accordingly. Well, I have my volume muted, but luckily we have subdivision. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Alright, well I don't feel like setting up the audio correctly, so I'm gonna mute the music, turn my computer volume very high up, and maybe you'll be able to hear it. So on the low-pitched beeps, that's when the thing moves. And there's 2 high-pitched beeps in between each one. So jump now. 1, 2, time that right. There. Okay, unfortunately there's more of these. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Again, it's still true. If you fall there, you just get sent back to the start of this 2D section. Or actually, you might, like, catch yourself and not have to redo the whole thing. Anyway, now you can use the launch star thing, and you get sent to here. Wasn't the steeple, like, intense? Whoever thought it was a good idea to make this go through was something. I ran out of time. At least you aren't being chased by anything. Yet. Yeah, imagine this here, being chased by, I don't know, 3 cosmic clones. Yeah, I wouldn't worry much. Yet. Once again, if you fall here, you'll get teleported back here. This section is in reference to Steeple of Cosmic Terror from Halloween 2020, and they're like cosmic clones chasing you for pretty much the whole thing. If you don't know what those are, well, you'll find out shortly. Not on this section, though. So the reason I have tower crossing in quotation marks, by the way, that's a button. It's very tiny. It'll activate this thing. The reason I have that in quotation marks is because it's not really a tower crossing, it's part of the Citadel. But yeah, close enough to a tower crossing. Do that carefully, and then you have this conveyor launch, so just do that right. I jumped a little too early, but it's okay. Wrap around, another wrap around. This is kind of a wrap around. That's more of a wrap around. Not really sure what to say here, clearly. Okay, and then here, I'd recommend just holding space along this conveyor. Let's try that again. Hold space, but be careful. Okay, and then here you can not hold space. There we go. Okay, now when you use this launch star, you're gonna do a floor crossing to floor technically 8, the world's hardest obby for 1 Robux. But this time there's going to be a cosmic clone chasing you. Basically, it's like a kill brick that moves around, and it'll follow all the moves you do. So, like, if you were to walk in, like, that pattern, then it would do that too, but, like a second behind you. So if you stand still for too long, then you'll start taking damage. And you got to get through the whole section down here. But, like, part of the floor that you didn't go to before. Anyway, let's take the launch star over to here. It's about to spawn, so, yeah. Be careful. Does this place look familiar to you? It does. Whoever made this tower must have ran out of good ideas or something. Okay, we should get going. That's good. We're almost at our goal then. Looks like I jinxed clones because there seems to be one chasing you now. Have fun. Also, if you fall here, you're dead, so... Well, the good news is this section is pretty easy. You want to jump across here. Okay, and then this, jump on the Can't Collide True ones. I think it's the white one every time. Or maybe they're all Can't Collide True. I don't know. Just don't die. Yeah, I think maybe they're all Can't Collide True. They weren't in the practice place I was in. Strange. And again, continue to avoid these ouch bricks. Now is not the time to be on low health. But once you get here, you're good. The thing will disappear. And you get launched through the tower to the Noob Planet. This is the final planet. You need to collect the silver stars. That's what I've been looking for. Collect all 5. When you get them all, take the launch star to the neighboring planet. You should be able to combine them into a real star. Good luck. Okay, so basically, you use these morphers around here to rotate everything, and then you can get each star one at a time. And there's 5 of them total. Can't seem to get to that one, though. In the practice place, when you fall here, it would teleport you back to the start of the floor crossing from a moment ago. So I guess that's what happens here. So it's like kind of a safety net. Still, don't fall. That would not be good. Okay, here, we can get a star here, and press a button to rotate this like this. There's 2, and where's another morpher? I see one over there. Alright, do that, and then this is going to be kind of scary. I guess this is maybe the safest thing to do. As you can see, I'm having to move, so just don't stand still or else you're going to fall off the platform. Here's another one. Just jump like that. And now do this one. It'll rotate it like this, and you want to go across this one stud thingy. Probably don't jump to the star until it comes to a complete stop. That way you don't miss the jump back onto it or anything. That's 4. We've got 1 more to go. Jump to there. I almost missed a jump onto the one stud. That would have been bad. Anyway, we've got all 5 now. So you can take this launch star. There we go. And that takes you over here. Alright, there's that gold star. Yay. Then you want to walk to the edge of that. It'll teleport you over here. Okay, now you can keep going this way. You got some quick parkour inside the floor. And then you can go over here. He says, anyway, this is the last time we will probably meet. Thanks for helping me out. The council awaits me. The council, who are they? Afraid I cannot tell you, though with that star gone, I might be forgiven for my sins. Your sins. You aren't making sense, Stan. Just don't worry about it. You got a journey ahead of you, right? Yes, I do. Have fun. You can keep the star, by the way, though the obligatory guardsman ahead might want it from you. The guardsman? Yeah, he's there to make sure you don't get higher up without cheating. Is it Vendetta? Vendetta? You know about him. Afraid it's not, but he's a real jerk. I feel bad you know him. Honestly, that does not surprise me. Good luck ahead on your journey. I will root you on. It was nice meeting you. Alright, so yeah, use that gold star to get past here. That'll disappear. Then we go over here, die. It'll take you over here. Sorry for yelling. It's kind of late where I am. Don't want to wake my parents up. Yeah, I live at my mom's house. Don't make fun of me. Anyways, you're persistent like a cockroach. I can't think of much else to put you through. What about this? I'm going to ask some people in the JToH community for ideas. I will throw those at you. Alright, let's go. So I think this part is pretty cool. It's kind of like the towers I build. I ask you guys for ideas. Wall gaming. According to my sources, Zone 4 releases on May 9th, 2013. Now make sure you smash that like button for more content tomorrow. More for speedrun sections. Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out. Just high jump there. That's easier than doing that. So you want to press this and then make sure you time this right so you can jump across there. And then make sure you do that quickly before it goes back, because when that time runs out, it goes away. Then press this button. That will appear for a short amount of time. And you want to get over here before that time runs out and those disappear. 4x2 stick out. That's really just a rotated tilting platform that you can push. These are real wraparounds up until this one, where you gotta rotate it like that. You don't have to do the catastrophic jump, unless you just want to for some reason. Have fun with that if you decide to do that. Bring back the Can Collide Falls non-transparent block in the Curator Cringe Museum. Think about what that means. Can Collide Falls, you'll fall through it. Non-transparent, it's opaque. It looks just like most of these platforms. The first time I played through this, I was making sure to check every platform to see if it was Can Collide Falls. But now that I know which one is Can Collide Falls, I can just go through this pretty quickly and not have to check every platform. It's this part that is Can Collide Falls. Make sure you jump to here. Now, if you fall and are doing this section again, don't rush it, because I did that and then walked on here by mistake and fell. This is what happens if you do that. But again, you can still use the shortcut up to floor 5, so you can get back pretty quickly. So yeah, just make sure you do that jump like that. A wall hop section. In reality, it's just elevators. Yeah, imagine having to do this as actual wall hops. Pretty easy. Not much to say about that. Here, you'll go on top of here. Alright, now go down here, press this button. Purism. Except for those kill bricks and the button, apparently. If you don't know what that means, it means no client objects, even though these are button activated, therefore they are technically client objects. Okay, now you can go around here if you want, or you can just do that to take a quick shortcut. Whatever you want. Oh boy, we got a whole paragraph. Just kidding. Well, you will later. Triple spinners. Now, I accidentally jumped down there for some reason in my original run. Don't do that. Wait for this slowest moving one to come around here, then wait for that one to pass. Jump on here, and then on top, and then to here. A mirror section or shadow section that completely lies. Some alternate path, I guess. Some of these are accurate, but these aren't. This isn't. Oh wait, yes it is. But what you want to do is come around here and jump onto this truss like that. Lance pusher. Not entirely sure what that means. Something like that. Alright, then you want to go back in here. Don't jump down, but if you do, you just do that section again. It's pretty quick, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, now we've got this whole paragraph. As you guys always comment when I make a community post of a controversial take that I explain over like 4 paragraphs, I ain't reading all that. Well, I'll sum it up. Yeah, it's gonna do that, and then you fall through the floor. Oh no, when you two took wrong way. Yeah, it's an insta-kill. Sorry. Oh, big shocker. No, it wasn't. The pit. Oh, well, this is just a regular kill brick. Guess this is a GBJ. Oh, just kidding. After a few seconds, it'll disappear. You made it after all the... Well then, after using other people's ideas, I think I have some new fresh ones. Don't expect mercy from me in the next floor. I won't show any. Don't use shift lock ahead. I don't know if first person breaks it, so just, don't be in shift lock or first person. There is no safety net. May God have mercy for wherever you fall here. Shortcut to floor 5 is still open though. Yeah, so, it's another 2-dimensional section. And here, I thought I was supposed to go into, like, climbing animation on there. Don't do that. Instead, wait for that to spawn, and then jump to that moving part. Then wait for it to move around. Big nerd. And then it isn't gonna, like, go straight through here. Like, it'll stop right here. So, don't worry about, like, timing your jump off exactly right or anything. Then you can climb up this ladder. Gamer tip. Try to stay close to the wall for a better time. I'm not exactly sure what that means. It means, like, that wall, maybe? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I think this part is attached to the wall, but still, just do this carefully anyway. There's no point in falling here. But yeah, as a sign said a moment ago, you can still take the shortcut back to floor 5, and then you can get back up here pretty easily. I know it's been a while since we've been to floor 5, but button progress, so you can skip a lot of stuff you did before. Alright, now here, it literally tells you what's Can Collide True and what isn't. So like, that's Can Collide True. Here, you want to jump in the Can Collide False space. This is Can Collide False. That's a kill brick. Owning platform. Camera transition, owning platform. See? Here you want to go over here. I don't know if this is a GBJ, but go to the right of there. Don't do anything bad. Upward boost. It's like an elevator. So just avoid the kill bricks. You just go up a bit, and then go to the right, and then you go on this platform. And you can jump over the kill bricks or not, I don't know. This arrow tells you to jump down here. It's a pretty large platform though, so don't worry about that. Then jump down, there's that kill brick there. Here you also want to jump down. Maybe you'll land on here, maybe you'll land on here. Doesn't matter. There's that whole platform there. Some more jumps. We've got another camera transitioning platform. And then that concludes this section like that. Okay, now this thing is kind of strange. There's mostly safety net, but if you fall there... What I'd suggest doing is standing here, waiting for that to appear. Doing this. Waiting until you can see it again, pretty much. Oh, that's not right. Oh, no. Okay, actually, don't wait until you can see it. Wait until about right now. Then... Alright, let's try that again. I think definitely wait until you can see it. Okay, that kind of works. Despite me failing that, it's actually pretty easy, so, yeah. Okay, now here, you're gonna want to use A and D to climb up and down this truss. It starts moving when you press that morpher button, by the way. And right about here, just climb down or press space to jump off of it. It may fling you if you don't get out of here in time. I don't know. Best not to try that. As long as you're aligned correctly on this one stud thing, you don't have to worry about the fact that it's one stud. Alright, then you take the zip line, which will also rotate your camera. Not safe content inside, no peeking. Now, if you are to fall while you're like inside this little section here, it'll actually just teleport you back here, but I don't think it'll do that on the outside. Now, this is kind of like a mirror section, kind of. For now, it's pretty much the same until you get to here. Here, this platform is only like close to this blue wall here. This one, the platform is close to that brown wall. So you're gonna wanna press W and A as you jump to here. Then you want to jump about right there, and that'll take you to here. This truss, I'd recommend jumping to the side of it, like, there. Okay, just commit to the jump and you'll be fine. The morpher wall will move with you. Try not to get too far ahead or behind of it, though. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Just make sure you're moving along with it so you can actually see what you're doing. Now here, you're going to want to jump to where this thing is. That's where the platform is. I missed this jump in my original run. Make sure you know where the platform is. It lines up with this thing. Then you can jump to press that morpher button, and it'll activate this truss, and that takes you to floor 10, the final floor. Are you ready? Are you pumped? It doesn't matter which one you press. It changes the dialogue slightly. Let's go with no, because I said yes in the original run. That way we can have both of them playing side by side. Then never come back, and you'll fall down to floor 1. Ha, it looks like I win. Twister Manipulator, floor 0. Go get him, Tiger. Snow Stan. The Twister Manipulator, who left that here? You follow this over to here, by the way. Oh, like I care, not like it'll take you back here. Well, have fun being a loser, loser. Citadel of Twists and Weirdness Emergency Dropper. So this will basically serve as a safety net on floor 10, kind of like the floor 5 one. Unfortunately, you have to do this quick section before you can get back to floor 10, though. So it's not just a direct teleporter. And then you want to get on this platform. It may do that, or you may land on it and then have to jump, but it's supposed to, like, launch you up here. Jump if it doesn't. And then make sure you don't just fall back through there. Gotta go fast. If you fall here, there's not a safety net, but just do the dropper again. You'll get back here quickly, so no need to worry about that. And here I'd recommend just standing in the corner. Unless you're low on health, like, don't worry about trying to jump. Okay, now we keep going here. And, there is a teleporter there, apparently. Alright, just make sure you time that right. Jump earlier than I did. It'll also, like, rotate when you jump on there. These ones, however, do not. Then you want to do this oversized push box section. Wait for this thing to move out of the way there, and then you should have enough time. There we go. Then this conveyor moves slower than it appears to. So push it at kind of an angle like that. And then try to get it so that it's sort of right here so you can stand on this space here. Then that will activate the button. You can sort of move it out of the way now. If we were to fall and get back to here, you don't need to do this push box section again, because these will already be here. Alright, now take the launch star back to floor 10. Welcome to floor 10 again. Now that Shark Noob 2001 is gone, with the core of weirdness, I will be able to cast... Cats will be walked on leashes. Cute girls will like nice guys. In 4_... Haha, everything will be weird. I will finally be accepted. Maybe I can even get a girlfriend. It's gonna be so great. Now to sit back and laugh maniacally as everything goes according to plan. Ha ha ha. Well, as you can probably guess, it's not gonna go according to his plan. Oh yeah, that thing rotates. Be careful of that. You could probably, like, somehow rotate it and then, like, jump there, but just do this. It's easier. That thing will close, and you need to rotate these tilting platforms, or loose platforms, I think they're called. Yeah, alright, now there is like a jump scare here. It's gonna do that, and you'll land here. That won't reset, so if you were to fall and have to do this jump again, just jump from here straight to there. Or maybe you could jump to there. I don't know. What I did was I jumped from here to here. That works. Alright, now time that right. And then this whole thing is a moving part. Or it's supposed to be. It's probably gonna start, yeah, alright. It does move, so yes, be careful. That's gonna make the jumps a little bit strange, because that's how I failed that the first time I did that. I ended up falling down there on floor 9. So then I just jumped all the way to the bottom, took the emergency dropper thing, right back up to floor 10. So it's a good thing there's that safety net, or close enough to a safety net. Now you have this truss walk here, ladder flick onto there. Don't jump here. If you miss a jump, you'll probably land on there, but don't jump, because you'll miss the jump if you jump. You can head hitter there, jump to here, and go across these. You can see the wind pad confetti. We're almost there. Soothing dominoes. Take a break. Do this, and then you can, if I can do this right. No, that resets it. Bruh. Okay, apparently you have to do it like that. Alright, well, that was that. I don't know if you actually have to do that, but do that anyway. It's fun. Twister manipulator, floor 10. Not sure what that actually did, but okay. Okay, now be aware on here, because kill bricks and stuff are gonna start flying towards you. There's gonna be one on the right and then the left. Maybe. Oh, it's like resetting it because I'm standing here. So just make sure you keep looking over there. Yeah, they can collide true, by the way. And then there's, what was that? Shadow Slammo? I think that's what it was called. Okay, now here, the Morpher doesn't move with that. And you do kind of, I don't know, I don't trust it. Just keep walking with it. Now you are going to take damage here, and it will move back in just a moment. Don't freak out. Okay. And probably don't press that again because it'll start moving again. What I did in my original run was I jumped down to there thinking it wasn't going to go back. If you do, don't worry, just do this section again, and be careful not to get flown off by the things on here. And yeah, probably jump onto there if you're about to die. GG. Just kidding, of course not. Aha, I knew I smelt, loser. I knew I would be able to catch you with the fake wind pad. Come forward now. Time that we settle this like men, and I get to kick your blocks. Just walk through there. Honestly, there's a reason why I hate you so much, you know. We get the slideshow. It all started way back when you beat Tower of Peaceful Happiness and Tranquility. You see, back in the day, I ran a Top Hat store, had a house, wife, and 3 kids. It was a good time. Then you beat the tower. Beating Top Hat caused my sales to skyrocket, and Top Hats were trending. Trends only last so long, though. Soon I could not support my business. I spent all my money on the Citadel. I never thought the trend would end. I had to close shop and the bills were too much. My business was dead. But things got even worse. My wife was only with me for the money I had and the top hats. When I closed shop, she took one of the kids and left me. And the bills, they kept piling on. It got so bad that I had to sell my home and one of my kids to the snow mafia. As for my last kid, well, I ran out of food and needed to eat them. You made me lose everything. From that point onwards, I knew I had to dedicate the rest of my life to destroying you for what you did to me. Now seems to be the time I finally am able to. Now come and face me. It's a beautiful day outside. It's cloudy outside my house. Slammo stands are being annoying, Ring 1 players are crying. On days like these, nerds like you.
That's an Undertale reference.
Okay, should be burning in heck. And now you have a boss fight. Be careful, if you die here, you lose all your progress. Just kidding, that's literally all of it. No, oh no, I can't have time to read this, but I'm not supposed to. Well, that's a relief. Alright, and here we are in the Winroom. Do not press that. Do not press that. It will actually teleport you back to the start. You can use these, though. Yeah, that will teleport you back to the start. I learned that from personal experience. But you can still use the emergency dropper to get back to floor 10 quickly, so it's not that big of a deal. And these things don't work. You can't cheese other towers or anything. Alright, well, there's the wind pad. GG. Citadel of Twists and Weirdness in 73-21-58. Is the view up here not breathtaking? Well, it's all yours. You've earned it. This ravine used to be home to a powerful civilization. They completed incredible feats and created incredible monuments, but ultimately they failed to withstand the test of time. I hope you don't suffer the same fate, player. This tower win may just be a step among miles on the road towards forming your legacy, but with enough patience and training, you can forge it into something that will put your name among the stars. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or this guide helped you, please remember to leave a like and consider subscribing. And let me know what other towers you'd like me to make guides on. So I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.